already know that everybody wants to know how much does it really cost to live in Bangkok, Thailand. And here I'm gonna be showing you exactly how I live here on a $1,500 budget. Yeah, you heard that right, $1,500. That's $1,500 in USD. Hey, what's up y'all? It's your girl Vicky is me, and I am back again with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome to all of my lovely subscribers. Thank you again for tuning into one of my videos. In this video, I am going to break down my cost of living since living here in Bangkok. I feel like I can finally do this video because it is coming up on 3 months, and for the most part I feel like I've gotten into the swing of things in my schedule in the way that I want my life and my lifestyle to be while living here, which isn't much different from my lifestyle living in Atlanta. Let's just say that. Also want to say that this is going to vary from person to person. As we know, a lot of things that I may like and I may want to do, you may not like and you may not want to do. This is just going to give you a quick overview. First things first, rent, of course, which is usually the chunk of everybody's expenses, but here it's actually not the largest expense of me living here. So my rent is 12,000 baht, which is a fixed cost. However, with the currency exchange fluctuating every day, my rent is fluctuating between 350 USD to 360. So we're just gonna say flat out $360 because that's how much I just recently paid in the month of June. Next thing, transportation. So with the transportation, it's going to vary from person to person, of course, and it really just depends on where you live. I decided to move further away from central Bangkok, so it does take me a little distance to get there, but I love where I live. Because of that, I use the train. I use public transportation. When I tell y'all the train systems here is not anything like what you've experienced in the US. I'm talking about the cleanliness, the security, the peace, and the quiet. So conveniently located for me personally, right next to my condo building. So all I have to do is walk outside and I'm right next to the train station. With that, they have multiple different lines that you would take. So for me, I have to take 2 different lines to get to central Bangkok. So of course, with that as well, once I do get in central Bangkok, if I need to go from like place to place, depending on where I'm going, I will take a Grab bike. Now Grab is like Uber here, so it's kind of like one and the same. So it's super convenient. You can choose a Grab bike, you can pay with your Visa card and attach your card to the app, or you can pay in cash. For me personally, since I'm living so far, it is a lot cheaper for me to use a train to get into the city, and then once I get into the city, I can maneuver around with either grabbing a taxi or a bike to get me to where I am going. So with that being said, I have given myself a 3,500 baht budget for an entire month. I have a schedule and things that I like to do as well. It's gonna run me at 107 USD. That's pretty much like I'm giving myself 875 baht a week, to which I'm gonna be honest with you, I have not used $107 for transportation since being here. Think about it. If I had a car payment, car insurance, and gas back in the US, $107, that's nothing. Mind you, this is for an entire month. Getting into household bills. So Wi-Fi, I have high-speed Wi-Fi 5G, as well as a SIM card through a company here called True, and that bill is 900 baht, which is 27 USD. My light bill for this month was 1,600 baht, which is 50 USD. It's actually due now. I need to, after this video, I'm about to get ready to go to 7-Eleven to pay it, but that was my current light bill for this month. I have not received my water bill yet. The water bill isn't going to come until after my 3rd month of living here. However, from what I've heard, it shouldn't be no more than 27 USD, 25 USD, and that is around the 800 baht. So 25 USD is what we're gonna say for the water bill. It's probably going to be a lot less, but from what I'm hearing, that's how much it should be. We know that insurance is extremely important, and you definitely want to have insurance while living over here. I have an insurance called Safety Wing. I'll put all the information down in the description box below for you, so you can check that out. My plan is $60 USD for the month, and then it renews every single month. I have mine on auto pay, so it won't stop until I stop it. And I also like that Safety Wing is going to cover me not only here in Bangkok, but if I were to go travel to any other countries, it will cover me except my home country. It will not cover me in America. It's just for travel. So household items, and I'm not putting groceries in this because I'm being honest with y'all, I don't cook. Household items and like little snacks and things that I may go get from 7-Eleven. This is the category that I am putting this in. My budget is 1,000 baht, which I've been sticking in that budget unless I would have to go buy like cleaning supplies or cleaning products and all of those things. However, I brought all of that when I first moved here, so it's not a part of my budget because from the looks of it, how much product they give you in bulk, I'm not really running out of my cleaning supplies. So household items, toilet paper, paper towel, feminine products, dish detergent, things of that nature. That budget is 1,600 baht, which is 50 USD. When it comes to me, I do have a gym here in my condo building. I like the gym. I don't love it. I am a Pilates girl. I love Pilates. I love boxing. That was something that I was doing back in Atlanta. So with that lifestyle change and journey that I've been on, I definitely was really big on making sure I continue to do that while moving here. With that being said, I have my fitness classes through an app called ClassPass. It gives you the opportunity to go to different fitness studios. You can go to a gym or a Pilates studio and you would have to pay a fixed membership, meaning you're only paying for that particular gym. If you were to go to another gym, you now have to get another membership to go to that gym. With ClassPass, it's giving you the option to pick whatever you decide to do for that day, that week, that month, to go do it. And if you want to do something different, you can do that with still being a fixed cost. So I pay $80 a month for the classes that I am taking. Link my ClassPass link down below, and if you decide to join, you're going to, with my link, you're going to get a month free of classes. Maintenance. Now, as a woman, as you can see, I'm gonna look good always, okay? My hair is always free. I do my own hair. Not only do I do my own hair, I've been an influencer here on YouTube and other social media platforms for 8 years. So I work with a lot of companies and I get my hair for free. So that is an expense I don't have to worry about. Nails. I'm always gonna keep my nails done. And to me, I'm one of the people that love nail artistry. Is just a creative avenue that I've always loved since I was a teenager. I'm always gonna keep my nails and my pedicure done. So for nails and feet, $100 is what I've been spending these last 2 months here in Thailand. Waxes. When it comes to wax, full body wax, Brazilian wax, $50. As well as massage and spa. That's just something I have to do. A massage, the spa, a facial, a month, every single month. That's a part of my budget. It's not like, I know for most people that will be something that's like a miscellaneous. Not me. It's a necessity for me. The boatload of where I spend my money. Like I told y'all, I don't cook, and I'm okay with that because you'll see, coming to Bangkok is such, like, this city is like food heaven. There's so any type of food that you want, however you want it prepared, wherever you want it to come from, they have it here, and it's so good. Like the best food you could ever. I'm eating at high-end restaurant, 5-star dinings, all the way down to the local food markets as well as street vendors. I mean, you name it. I've been to all of them, and so far my budget has been 16,300 baht, which is roughly 500 USD. So as you can see, I'm eating more than what I'm spending in rent. I was definitely eating more than what I'm spending in rent. However, most of the food that I am eating is food deliveries. So what I love so much about that is in my cost for food in my outings, that budget is literally food deliveries as well. So like the delivery fees. And if you're like me, ordering food back home, you would literally spend almost like double the amount in fees than you would with the food. So the fact that I could literally get, like for instance, I just ordered me a salmon bowl. It's about to be here in a couple minutes, so I actually need to hurry up. But I just ordered me a salmon bowl where it has rice, it has veggies, it has like a mango salsa. I ordered that bowl and paid for delivery as well as a tip, and it only ran me at $8.50 USD. So that's with all the taxes and fees, delivery, and for the food. And it's salmon, it's seafood. So we all know, like, that just gives you a rough, like, that just gives you pretty much an overview of how much the dollar can go when it comes to food. So to me, $500 is not a lot. Actually, right, we could up it a little bit, because I be eating. Okay, I be eating. You'll see me going out here, like going to the clubs and things of that nature, and I feel like if I were to go and splurge on like a staycation or things of that sort, that will be in my miscellaneous file. And to me, the miscellaneous is savings, so I'm not really putting my savings a part of my budget. So that's why we won't talk about that. But one last thing that we do need to talk about is, of course, international fees. Now I have Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is the bank that I am using. Luckily for my rent, I do not have to take out my rent from the bank every month. So all I'm doing is going to the ATM once a month and taking money out that is going to last me per my budget for the rest of the month. When I take money out of the ATM, Thailand is charging me 220 baht, which is around 6 USD to use their ATM machine. And then on the back end, Wells Fargo is charging me between $7 and $10 to take money out of the bank. However, every time I'm swiping my Visa card, I am getting charged an international fee. They range from like 5 cents all the way, I think the most I saw was 10 USD. I got $60 for international fees. Now again, that is just a budget. It's going to be less than that some months. It won't be more than that though, because, and that's why I hit the budget to where it was. And that's the reason why I'm including that big purchase that I made with my mattress in my international fee, just to give you kind of like a range of like the most that it would be. All right, so with that being said, the grand total that we have for my personal cost of living while being here in Bangkok is, a drum roll, $1,519. I think that is amazing. Like I said, on rent, my apartment in Atlanta was $2,100 a month. So the fact that I haven't even, that's just for a rent. The fact that I'm able to factor all of this in, transportation, food, and eating out as much as I do, and we know the cost of groceries back in the US, I think I did that. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I strategically did it this way. I wanted to make sure that my rent was going to be the cheapest as possible, and I still get the luxury that I wanted out of my living experience. I did it like that. $360 that I'm paying in rent, that was strategic. Why? Because I'm literally living in a country, in a city where there's so much to do and explore. I don't want to spend all my money in just my 4 walls of my living space. Like, no, let me go low on my expense for my rent, so that if I wanted to go take a staycation, if I wanted to go to one of the islands on the weekend and go stay at this nice big villa with just me, if I wanted to hop on a plane and go to a neighboring country like Malaysia, I'll be headed to Malaysia in a couple days. Like, I don't have to worry about trying to budget the most out of my already fixed expense and savings of what I have. And I think that that was the best decision I could have done. And I've already posted my condo tour. I'm posting the different vlogs of me living here solo in Bangkok, Thailand. I also posted an expense video of how much it costs for me to move here. So if you haven't already, definitely make sure you check out those videos as well. Subscribe to the channel and definitely turn on your post notifications so you won't miss another upload for me, because I promise you I think you're gonna love it here. But yeah, that is going to conclude this video. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. It's such a millennial thing to do. Like, why do we always do this?